afternoon, welcome to Cstv News at 24 on Cstv. My name is Dr. Mensa. Cstv News at 24 is brought to you by Sarah's Dream Jewelries, Yap Decorations, Nap Apartment Hotel, Celeste with Tom Brown, Rema Ocean Agency, and Crystal Chorek Pet Shop. Now coming up in our news bulletin for today, the Adansi North DC urges residents to protect public property. Also, curbing school smuggling key to protecting local industry, says John Dumelo. On the international front, North Korea cancels marathon for some reasons. There's another story becoming your way in our news bulletin for today. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're live on Cstv News at 24 on Cstv. For more news updates, you can follow us on our social media handles at CSTVGH. Now, to our first story for today, the IGP Special Operation Team efforts has recorded over 1,000 arrests in the northern region in 3 months. Their departure marks an end of a remarkable tenure by the youth in Tamale protested to get authorities to reset their decisions to recall the team to Accra. Speaking at the debriefing, DSP Bawa Abdul said their footprint is visible for all to see.
In the northern region, it was not just only in the northern region, we have to move in other areas and come back. Within the northern region, being our center base, and that is Tamale, able to make a significant police sanity within the northern region and Tamale. Okay, we identified some areas that was no good. You could see open commission of crime. Actually, we were able to bring stability to make sure that everybody can operate devoid of any fear or intimidation. Have been so significant in the sense that we were able to make sure we arrested all those who were our targets and put them before court with evidence.
Still on the same story, following the exit of the Black Maria team, the Northern Regional Commander, DCOP Wisdom Lavoy, addresses the media.
We have selected people from all over the district to form a team that will quickly replace the Black Maria. And I assure you, they will start working today. This morning, I've gone through all the areas. The forest at Abuabo, I've gone there myself this morning. The Agric Forest, I've been there. So we have put up a team already to start working immediately.
The youth of Tamale has also launched a campaign to get authorities to reset their decision.
Change since they came, and we agree with IGP that they cannot stay here forever. But we think that this call is sudden, and also we've not seen any transition being done before they left. So we're wondering why the sudden call. And we, the young people, think that we need them to stay a while, be a month, 2 months, but just try to maintain the order that has been maintained so far, and also try to bring the sanity that was brought when they came. So we are just trying to mobilize young people to sign a petition, which will be sent to IGP. We are not calling for the permanent stay of the special task force. We just want a smooth transition when their work is done, which we didn't see, and we'll be assured that the.
And now moving on to other stories, the district chief executive of Adansi North, Charles Kofi Ogbe, says the Adansi North District Assembly will ensure the implement of environmental activities aims at improving the lives of the people in the district. Speaking at the 69th Independence Celebration in the district, the DCE showcased ongoing health infrastructure projects, including a chip compound in Ayibrim.
Advancing of District Assembly continues to implement developmental activities, initiatives aimed at improving the lives of our people. In the area of agriculture, government has introduced the Feed Ghana program to increase food production and strengthen food security. Under the Nkukon Kitinkiti initiative, the district has received over 7,000 day-old chicks and 444 bags of starter feed and vaccines to support poultry farmers and particularly women. In the health sector, the district management committee has been inaugurated to strengthen health. Work is also progressing on chip compounds at Enyabrim to bring essential health services closer to the people. A number of other chip compounds is earmarked this year to commence. In addition, the district has launched the National Cervical Cancer Awareness and continues to promote enrollment onto the National Health Insurance Scheme, NHIS, to improve access.
And while still speaking at the celebration, the DC highlighted important measures in improving sanitation in the district.
Water and proper sanitation remains a problem. The district assembly is undertaking drilling and mechanization of a number of boreholes projects in communities, including New Ayase, Bena, Oda Dubiase, Fomena, Akokere, Kwapia, Enyabrim, and other communities. Several breakdown boreholes across the district are also being rehabilitated. To improve sanitation, additional refuse containers have been procured and distributed across communities. I, however, appeal to residents to refrain from burning refuse in these containers, as it damages them and reduces their life. Ladies and gentlemen, security remains essential for our development. Through efforts of our security agencies and the cooperation of our communities, the district continue to enjoy. The assembly in the coming days will be installing over 300 street lights across several communities to improve visibility and enhance public safety at night.
And now let's come back to the Greater Accra region. Commuters as well as residents along the Kaswa-Winneba Road has raised concerns about increasing dust levels from ongoing road construction, warning that the situation could lead to respiratory health problems.
Me bon wa ayi free mo e ya fana sen ade free me mo no na ya gro ade e pese o mo ya no every day bi o mo timi water ne be 4 times a day maya okay.
You mentioned respiratory disease. Every 2 weeks or a month I have to visit the polyclinic because of respiratory infections. Sometimes I used to close around 8 o'clock, but I can't close around 8 because if I stay here till 8 o'clock, I'll get sick. You can take a stroll and then go to where they are working right now. The place is well watered, but when they come to where we are living and there's no work here, they don't water it.
Due to the dust from the untarred roads, Medical Superintendent of Porton Polyclinic, Dr. Vaud Nkebe, remains worried for the health of the residents if nothing is done.
Without going into the specifics of the data that is readily available at the information system, you realize that almost out of every 5 patients now has a respiratory related problem that a doctor needs to see. If it's not respiratory related, then it's going to be eye related. So 1 out of every 5 now are coming in with these respiratory diseases. The worry more is for the asthmatics, especially those who ply the road, who live by the roadside. Even the feeder routes are not left out of the equation. So yes, the burden is really increasing, but it's a worry.
Moving on to other stories, the Parent and Teachers Association of Agri Memorial Senior High School in Cape Coast has backlashed the Ghana Police Service over alleged false claims against the school. The reaction follows the February arrest of 6 students in connection with an alleged assault of a student of Adisadel College during an inter-school sports activity. Speaking in a press conference, the PTA described the police communications as false.
Association of Agri Memorial SHS has taken notice of the one-sided police report which sought to incriminate our dear children concerning a riot that ensued between students of various senior high schools, which took place on the 24th February 2026 during inter-school sporting activity. We found the alacrity to which the police station at Kotok publishing the full names of juvenile suspects as very heartbreaking and utterly unfortunate. Upon our further and thorough engagement with the stakeholders in the school, it is clear that our students were rather the victims, not suspects. Furthermore, we hereby state that the 6 students from Agri Memorial were not arrested by any police. Our student did not attack and assault Rexford Owusu Ansa, a student of Adisadel College.
In a statement read by the PTA Secretary Ahaji Adam Abdu on behalf of the school demanded an apology from the Ghana Police Service.
State that the press release by the Ghana Police Service, Agri Memorial Senior High School, a commitment to discipline and ethical conduct in our students. The school will cooperate with authorities to ascertain the truth, but reject unfounded associations that tarnish the image. We respectfully request that this accurate account considered to correct any misrepresentation in the original press released by the Ghana Police Service. For the avoidance of doubts, we demand unqualified apologies from the police department and further ask that they take steps to delete our students' names from their records, since these children.
More stories will come in your way after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
The manager of Crystal Jurek Pet Shop. Here, we have varieties of pet foods and accessories. When it comes to dog foods and cat foods, we have everything. We have the 25 kg pellets, the 20 kg, the 10 kg. We have Happy Home, High Performance, Dog Chew, Jack Pet Food, GC Puppy and Adults, High Retrieval, Happy Canine. When it comes to the leashes or the collars, we have everything, whether small, medium or large. We have their supplements, their vitamins, fish oils, medicated soaps, and their tablets. We also have the flea and tick sprays, their refreshers. And when it comes to their bowls, we have different types of bowls. Stainless or plastic bowls, medium, large. We have their traveling bags, their bathing tubs, their towels, and all their chains as well. We also do breeding of dogs and cats. Whether you are looking for poodles, puppies, any mixed breed, we have them. Foreign cats too are available. When it comes to their treats, we have the big bones, we have their biscuits, we have their snacks, we have our locations. One is located at East Legon American House, adjacent KB Clay, near Intifo Avenue Street. We also have a branch at Blue Lagoon, Sacramento, opposite the Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, General Anchor Street. You can contact us on 0243 03 2066 or 020-473-8175. At Crystal Jewelry, we will always want your pet to smile.
Welcome back from the commercial break. It's still live on CSTV News at 24 on CSTV. We're streaming live on our social media handles at CSTV GH. Now, business story. Ghana is not facing an immediate fuel supply shortage despite rising concerns over tensions in the Middle East. The technical advisor at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, Dr. Yusuf Suleiman, has assured. Speaking during a discussion, Dr. Suleiman explained that Ghana currently has sufficient fuel stock to meet shortage-term demand. The Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture, John Dumelo, has raised concerns for decisive action to halt smuggling of food products from neighboring Togo into Ghana. According to him, curbing such activities will help strengthen local food productions and encourage the consumption of Ghanaian products rather than relying on imported goods. Now moving on to the international front, North Korea has cancelled the marathon for unspecified reasons, as a tour agency linked to the event has said. British-owned Kyoto Tours, which described itself as the official partner of the marathon, said it had been received notice of the cancellation from North Korea's Athletics Association. Sports updates will be coming your way right after the short commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the commercial break. Now let's move on to sports update for the afternoon news bulletin. Spanish coach Xavier Hernandez has disclosed that former Barcelona president prevented Lionel Messi from rejoining the club. According to him, an agreement had been reached with Argentina star regarding salary and other financial details, but the move was halted by the club president.
The president isn't telling the truth. I mean, it's a matter of Leo being, Leo, in January, he became world champion, and with the relationship we got in touch, and he told me he was excited to return to the club, and that was January 20th, the year we won the league. We talked until February, March. I told him, well, when you give me the okay, I'll tell him, because I see him from a football perspective. There's no doubt about it. And as soon as the president came in, they started negotiating with his father and the contract. The contract was given by the league, and in the end, it was the president who pulled the plug.
As well as sports news, Emma feels she has a long way to go to compete with the world's best players after being empowered during a 52-minute dribbling by Amanda at Indian Wells. The British #1 and 2021 US Open champion won 21 points in the match compared to her opponent 53 and hit only 2 winners as she succumbed 6-16-1 in the third round in California.
I had a great first match and was in a much better place with my game. I think playing Amanda today, it was very difficult to take a lot other than starting the point from the match. I think she served and returned, and her ball 3 was really strong, so I couldn't really get into the rally, I felt. So I think she did that really well, and the ball just felt very quick to do anything off of, and to try and kind of last and survive in the point was very difficult. So credit to her, she played a really good match today. I think Cluj was good, and I think the first round here I had that more. I think in the second round today against Amanda it was difficult to do that, or even kind of come close to putting my kind of stamp on the match. And I think also that goes with playing Amanda. She's that type of opponent who likes to put her stamp on it first, and that was very evident today. So yeah, obviously have to take some positives. The first match here was better than a lot of the matches I've been playing recently, but yeah, a match like that is never easy to kind of take afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I'll have Alexis here with me, and Emma still. Mark helped me out a lot this week, which was really nice to be on court with him again, but he'll be commentating here, I'm sure, probably until the end, so I don't know how much time I'll get before the tournament, but yeah, it's been.
And now let's move on to entertainment news. Professor Elsie Efa, the long-standing quiz mistress of the National Science and Maths Quiz, has emphasized that she maintains strict professional boundaries when interacting with students ahead of competition. Speaking in an interview, the professor explained that students who reach out to her usually ask general science questions rather than questions related to the competition itself.
Oh, and yet they brace, most of them knew say main compromise some home. Into almost basso will be visa question, only visa general questions are made me answer. In fact, answer your best start a competition, a binom invited me call a binom so Zoom, na your way computer so is as long as you be invited me, will be visa general questions, won't be some question now. Me no be kasa, na mama wa ideas. Grooming now. The whole thing is your person be a science. Your person be a to me yes science no. Inti ehun hia say be mana ye hu bia inti enunti na aya omu bisame a me ne omo kasa me kire omu de omu metimi a kire omu nya bibia na metimi aye but means me ba be gina wo class and na means me be gina wo contest answer me ba be kire mo something the eno de means me nye. Yes.
Ricky Nana Jimai, popularly known as Bullet, has opened up about the financial struggles he encountered while managing the late Ghanaian musician Priscilla Opoku Kwatin, known as Ebony. According to him, contrary to public perceptions, he did not make money in the early stages of the singer's career and is still paying debt he incurred while investing in it.
Na mu person mu painting picture bi say Bullet dini sika yeah ba say mu painting picture bi na Bullet say be sofo ayi bodam fo bi a osinya me afre no ka say me person me fa Ebony adwapade na me ne papa e ko adwapade be artist when I did 2 years I make adwapade Ghana. Do you know where we go? As artists, Ben, at this you never make it say Japan. So I'm betting dinner. But then, I couldn't go so. Bro, I'm still paying. I'm still paying. It's you know, Omuka, Masama, motivation. I'm saying, actually, and you're my firm and son at Sky Edition, my son, Ebony, bro. When Sky Edition and go for busy, I'm a JJ. I'm a DS, Argumano. Do you guys have an idea?
And that will be all for the afternoon news bulletin on CSTV. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. They are dancing on DC as urges residents to protect public property. Also, curbing food smuggling is key to protecting local industry, says John Dumelo. On the international front, North Korea cancels marathon for some reasons. CSTV News at 24 was brought to you by Sarah's Dream Jewelries, Yak Decorations, NAP Apartments Hotel, Rema Ocean Agency, Celeste with Tom Brown, and Crystal Chorek Pet Shop. For more news updates, you can follow us on all social media handles at CSTV GH. My name is Dorcas Mensah. Good afternoon.